Alright, I'm coming here with another video on Google Stadia. This time I'm actually going to use Samsung DeX. You'll see right down here, got the DeX logo going. I'm actually using a tablet for this, but I could even use like a S9 Plus, just any Samsung phone hooked up to a monitor, and could make this happen. So, gonna open up my game launcher and open Stadia. I like to use the game launcher because it does do some things for my tablet to make sure I don't get notifications when I'm in it. Just things that I don't have to go tap on. But if I click on, I'm going to do Orcs Must Die 3 here. And I'm using the Stadia controller for this. You can use any Bluetooth controller, but I'm just gonna turn it on. I love that they implemented the Stadia controller to all their devices, but I just need to type in the code, and just like that, I'm in. This is a Stadia Pro game. Comes with the $10 a month they have. They did have 2 months free for a while of Stadia Pro, so if you ever have the opportunity to try Stadia Pro out for free, definitely give it a whirl. Some of the games are pretty enjoyable. Alright. Now they have 3 modes. Story is the one I'm going to use, but they have weekly challenges, which was added I think in the last couple weeks, and that the weekly challenges has some of the same levels you're used to playing, but they will only give you certain characters, certain items. Play with endless, just what it says. You're gonna play the same map. You get to use all your items, whatever you want, but you'll get endless waves. Story is what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna go into level 1. But the way this controller is gonna be working is, now that it's connected, it's actually not connected to my tablet, which is what the cool part of this tech is. It is going through the Wi-Fi, which my tablet's also connected to a server, which the system is on, and my inputs are going there instead of going to my tablet, then to the server. So, start getting this set up.
How do we hear her when we can't see her?
Telepathy, genius. Now, let's try out these tracks for real.
Alright. So, I'm going to do
Just like in training.
a couple of those. That should be good.
Go.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
Alright, you'll notice I do get points as I kill enemies. So if I want to, I can continue adding traps during. But that was a quick wave, so I'm just going to add an archer. Going to add another one of these traps. I'll do 3 of those.
Enemies on the way.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I also got this hammer I use for crowd control. It's very similar to what I remember from World of Warcraft, being a warrior. But, I'm gonna throw up a ceiling trap. Maybe another archer.
More enemies on the way.
Okay. And the weapon I'm using right now is it has a very low DPS, but the special allows me to freeze enemies. And if you see the hotbar down below, that actually I set that up myself. Once you beat the game, you get to use whatever main primary weapon you want, even if it's not on a character that you have. Like, she did not start with this weapon. She had blunderbuss, which I did like at the time, but I think I like this better.
Another win.
Okay, now every now and again it'll give you a break in between like this, to where you can really think. If you play on the hardest difficulty, it will not.
You'll never see this one.
Okay, I'm actually gonna throw in a flower here. This thing disorients them, they will kind of go in circles.
Come on, bring it.
It's kind of fun. It's very good when they're bunching up in an area like this. They'll start kind of going backwards and forwards so they're not all coming at you. Do you like to use that? So you see that guy? He's walking away. Okay. Now she actually has a special ability to float or hover, which I like. It's very useful against like the ogres. Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go. It's the end of the first level. Very easy. I did take damage on that, unfortunately. Not sure how I got a new high score when I took damage. Must have used multiple weapon or items at the same time. I think that gave me more. So I can look at the stats here, which helps figure out how to get 5 skulls if you didn't figure it out. The skull rating's based on the rift points, which I got 4 skulls because nobody got into the rift. I beat the 4 minutes and 30 seconds with 3 minutes and 28, so I got the 5th skull by my time. That's usually the thing that makes it hard to get the 5th skull is time. Picked up that random skull while I was playing that gave me a bonus. These other skulls are all bonus skulls. They don't go into the thing, to the final. Okay. But that is about it. This is Orcs Must Die 3 on Google Stadia, playing on my Tab S6. I hope to have another Stadia video soon with a different game. Playing, I think I'll still do it on Samsung decks, but that's it. See you in that next one.